All right, for today's session, we're going to work with 3 dogs, Louie, and they've got some crazy names, Louie, Mowgli, and Bulma. Now, Mowgli and Bulma are the ones who kind of have potential for human aggression.
No, Louie and Mowgli.
Louie and Mowgli.
Bulma's very nice.
Okay, so basically we have a boxer, American Bulldog, and a looks like a lab border collie mix.
Something.
Okay, so normally I do this outside, even though it might look like it's outside. I'm actually inside. We're in the kitchen. The dogs are in the backyard because they get too worked up when the doorbell or knocks happen. So what I'm going to have the guardian do is let the dogs in one at a time. We're going to start with the most calmest dog, and Mowgli, who is the most aggressive, is going to be coming in last. So I'll let you go in, so you don't let them steamroll you past, and just let them in one just at a time. And again, who's going to be first?
Bulma.
Bulma. All right.
Give me Bulma.
Sounds like she's ordering a pitcher.
Yeah. Mowgli, go. Go lay down. Bulma, inside. Go.
So when you have 3 dogs or multiple dogs, the more dogs that you have, they kind of cascade their energy off of each other. Mm-hmm. And so, by sometimes a lot of people, it's more convenient for us if we would try to work with all 3 dogs simultaneously. But it really isn't. It seems like it's that way because you're doing all 3 at once, but you're not going to make very much progress with any of them. All right, so this is Bulma, who, yes, we're going to give a treat to. That's a good sit. We'll give you a sit. You do not have a super soft mouth. Up.
Oh, down. Sorry. That's like a habit.
Yes, let's not chew off the behaviorist fingers. All right, so we're going to give, and this is Bulma. And how old is Bulma?
She is just over a year.
She's just over a year. So you can see she's excited, but not too terribly excited. She's the calmest of your dogs?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so now she's calmed down a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this one at a time. So if you want to, I'm going to give you this. Let her see you have it. Take her in the next room so we can just have the dogs come in one at a time. All right, so next one is going to be Mowgli, Louie. Louie's next. Louie is
let's go inside.
Is a mix that looks like a lab mix. To me, it looked my first view looked like a lab collie mix, maybe. We're gonna jump up too. Yep. Louie, sit. Yeah, stay. So what I'm doing is I'm just retracting. Anytime she starts to come forward, or he starts to come forward. There we go. Now we are able to achieve a little bit more calmness. This is a lot calmer than normal?
Yes, this is much calmer.
Okay. All right, so now can you help us out? Can you kind of escort the Louie over there? And we're going to try to keep both of those dogs over there and let Mowgli in last. So if you try to keep him from coming through the doorway.
Luke, come here.
Hold on.
Luke, Mom doesn't want you. Go.
Louie, come here.
So it'd be helpful if one of you stood in the doorway right here to prevent them.
Louie, come here.
Come on, Luke.
It'd be better if you did this and I got Mowgli.
There we go.
He likes me.
All right, there we go. So let's, and so don't let him out there. And I just have you stay in the doorway right here. Well, or wherever we just want to. Okay, perfect. Just as long as they don't come back through. All right. So before we do this, let's do this one a little bit different because he's the one that's none of them have a bite history.
No.
But we I'm narrating for people at home. There we go. We want to just create a positive association. So I open the door and let him sniff my leg first. Energy is calm, so we're gonna let him in. You want a treat? There you go. It's hard for you guys. You have a bit of an underbite.
Yeah.
Mowgli, sit. Sit. Very good. All right, so now let's let him go.
Okay.
Now we get the full effect of all 3 dogs. So again, it's more convenient, people think, to have all the dogs coming in simultaneously, or to work with 3 dogs simultaneously. But as you can see, this is a much different result than you normally have when you let people in, right? So this not be a bad way to reproduce the greetings temporarily. We're going to show you a lot of tricks and dog behavior tips in this session.
Okay.
They're going to help start modifying their behavior. Okay. But in the short term, you're going to have people visiting. So if you just arrange this, they get to come and meet one at a time. Yeah. The energy doesn't cascade from one dog to the next, and then we have dogs that are I wouldn't say balanced, but
Yeah.
much more amicable.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a very long greeting for us, but this includes some dog training tips. If you have multiple dogs that get crazy when people come to the door, this one is some bad way to go.